Faridah hosting this show, and we have the hugest celebrity, Juliana Kanyomozi. You're most welcome to this show.
Thank you, Faridah. Thanks for having me.
Finally, God has made it that you come to speak to us here today.
I'm honored to be here.
And you know, the reason I was looking for you, Juliana, is that you have made it. What you have done. Where have you come from?
I've come from a very humble childhood, very humble beginning. I am born in Kampala, but I'm Mtoro.
You're Mtoro?
Yes.
What's your impact?
Akiki.
Akiki people.
A city born, like they call them. And I come from a family of 3. Yeah.
So you're just 3?
We are 3, yes. And we have 2 big sisters.
So what has been driven your spirit, Juliana? Driven your spirit in the sense that the entertainment world, where you fall, has been lagging behind, really. You people have pushed it up to now that you see, oh my God, there's this nice song. And, you know, I can't believe the patience that entails. What do you describe yourself with? Where do you find the strength to do it every day, to where you are?
Well, I guess first of all, you must love what you do. That is very important. And I love what I do. I have a passion for music. It's just in me. I sing for the love of it. Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't it, people?
Thank you. So, you know, my passion drives me, and, you know, the hunger to be successful drives me. I want my family to be proud of me, and, you know.
So, Juliana, you are in school, and
Yes.
your parents are still alive?
My mother is alive. My father passed away.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
How did you break it to your mom that, you know what, Mommy, I'm going to be a musician? How did that go?
Well, the thing is, before my dad passed away, I'd already started singing. And one of the things I must say I was blessed to have is 2 parents who love music, just like me. And my dad, when my dad was growing up, he was very good with drums.
Yes.
And well, he was a very active person. Drums, tennis, I'm the opposite of that. Apart from music, I was very dull in sports. But because of that, my father encouraged me so much. We had so much in common. We'd sit down in the living room and talk about music, you know? And he would listen to Boyz II Men, and he's like, oh, so how many albums do they have? And then he would tell me about Elvis Presley. And, you know, it just kept going like that. So
you had your father to encourage you to even think of an idea like that?
Exactly. So when I started singing, he was right behind me, like that.
So nice.
Yeah.
Now, Juliana, for me, I am an NGO looking after child-headed families, and this is one of my public outreach platforms.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And really, one thing I realized was the way I was sacrificing my private life to be here. This is a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That part that comes with the territory, with what you sign up for. How did you handle that?
The public life?
Yeah, public life. You know, like, oh, I'm in front of a TV.
You have to get used to it because there are certain things that will definitely just come with the territory. I mean, you realize
is it
that...
a learning thing, or for you just, I'm there, this is what I've signed up for, and...
No, you have to learn with time. I know that in the beginning it was very hard for me, you know, especially getting used to the fact that my life had become so public. Everything I would do would become public, including, you know, stuff that's just made up.
Into a taxi or
you see what I mean? But you have to accept it and, you know, realize that, look, this is a part of what you're doing. You're a public figure. You chose to be that.
Now, Juliana, honestly, does that reduce your being real? You understand the way I want to go to the beach and I want to go with so-and-so or whatever, do this. Do you live your life to the fullest, or you're like, oh my God, now you're always guarded. They're going to talk about me. Do you live?
That's another thing I've actually learned to live with. I've realized that at one point I actually was controlled by the fact that I was a public figure. Yeah. But then I learned with time. I realized,
the honest truth,
yes, I really was. I would, you know, think about everything from what I'm going to wear to how I eat in public and then I realized that, hey, live your life. You know, at the end of the day, you need to be yourself. Whether you're good or bad, people won't stop talking. So you might as well just be yourself. You know, so that's just me. I'm myself, and but I also realize that people won't stop talking. People won't stop making up stuff. But that doesn't stop you from living your life and enjoying your life.
Because you saw a story, blank, Juliana in Dubai, blah, blah. You saw it, before? And I'm like, oh my God, laughing.
Yes.
So you live with that and accept it.
Yeah, it's a part of it.
Okay, here comes the question. Are you in love? Sing. It had to come into the conversation somehow.
Do you really have to ask?
People. So it's not only me who is. So they all want to know.
Yes. I won't say who. I'm sorry, but yes.
She's not saying. But
yeah, but yeah.
So, but what are some of your human values, Juliana, that others can learn from you?
For me, one of the most important things in life is my relationship with God. I take that very seriously.
That's good.
And my family as well, and then my career. When those are there, I'm happy.
Are you close, very close to your mom?
Very, very much. My mom is like my best friend. I mean, I have the kind of mother I can tell anything. You know, like you go for a date and you will tell her, I said, Mom, guess what? I was on a date. But I've seen some parents whereby, you know, my friends are not very open with their parents. But I've had the kind of parents where, you know, you can just sit down and have a chat and they give you advice here and there and feel free with them.
Juliana, I think she's a natural talent. To me, I think the first time I heard your voice, I was like, oh my God, your voice is like Zouk. Isn't it true, people? I was like, this beautiful voice. And by the way, we were really happy that she's going to do for us a cappella, and you'll hear the voice I'm talking about. And Juliana, how do you come up with your lyrics? The message behind your songs? Is it your life experience, or is it something that you just think about, like things happening to other people's lives? How do you come up like Chibaluma? Come up with, you know, how do those songs come into existence? Is it a message?
Okay, I'll start with Nabikoa because everyone thinks I sang that for my ex-boyfriend, but it's not true. But in general, I always try to base my songs on real life experiences. It might not be me, but it could be someone around me, something I've seen happen to someone else. But one song I can tell you was my real life experience was Kanyimbe. Amazima dala chimanyi ntimu kama manyi bwentunula je wanzija abalala je wabaleka. That's, I think, the most honest I've ever been when I'm singing about myself.
Wow. So
yes.
What had just happened? Because it's like you're thanking God for something.
Yeah, because I've been going through some really difficult times. There were many, I won't talk about them here, but, you know, at that time I realized how important my relationship with God was. Really.
Wow.
Yeah.
To ground you, to be able
keep
to
you grounded.
Move forward.
Remind you that life goes on, you know.
Wow. That is nice. That is honesty. I love honesty. In all the songs that you've sung, what is your best song to you?
I don't know. I love all my songs. I love all my songs. I don't know if there's any song I love more than the other. I love all my songs.
Okay, what would be the cappella you're going to do for us here today?
Well, I probably wouldn't sing it because it's my favorite. I would just sing it because it's, you know, I don't know. It's maybe what people want to hear. But I love all my songs.
How has been your which English word should I use? Your nurturing of your relationship with your fans, or do you think to do that?
I do have a website, and unfortunately it's still being structured, so it's not yet complete. But one of the avenues I've been using of late is Facebook. You know, I get so many messages from my fans, and I get to reply all of them in person, and that helps me to actually know what they think of you, which songs happen to be their favorites. And by the way, sometimes you're shocked because you think it's Chivalum, and then they tell you Malaika Wange is my favorite, and you're like, okay. You know, so it's yeah, I try to keep in touch with them as much as possible.
Juliana, in the you know, we are an NGO, as I've told you before, and there's a lot of problem with orphans, vulnerable children, and you people, as people look up to you. You are influencers in your own right of people. Do you think that artists should involve themselves in works of humanity?
Yes,
Is it
very
something
much.
you've thought about?
Very, very much. I think not just artists, but all of us, human beings, I think it's our responsibility to help someone who might need your help somewhere. You don't have to be a celebrity, you don't have to be rich, you know, you don't have to be a politician, you don't have to be the president. Anybody can take up that responsibility and help someone.
So, CSR activities, have you done any?
Well, I have a project I'm working on. We get to help young girls who have not got the opportunity to get the education that they need. And my aunt did education at Makerere, so she's very good at that. So she runs it. It's called TAPU, and TAPU in full is Training to Eradicate Poverty in Uganda, and it's in Fort Portal.
Okay, that's where you come from.
I had to start with home.
Yeah,
please.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's in Fort Portal, and we have so many children right now. There are about 100 girls, and we teach them life skills, and we're hoping to do much more, you know. But I guess we'll also need help. But yeah, right now we're doing things on our own.
Thank you so much for involving yourself to help humanity. Thank you so much. But Juliana, where do you think the entertainment industry is coming from, and where do you think it should go?
The entertainment industry still has a lot of challenges. But you know, it's like a baby who's growing up. A baby starts with what? Baby doesn't walk there and then. Yeah. Baby doesn't talk as soon as they're born. So if you look back a few years ago, if you remember, the industry here, the entertainment industry,
can't even believe where it
used
is
to
now.
Congolese on Congolese and Jamaican stars. Yeah. But right now, we are able to hold our own concerts.
I was in South Africa and in Sandton City somewhere, and there's Navio on the screen with, you know, I'm like,
amazing stuff.
That they can play this music here.
Exactly. Yeah. So we are growing. You know. And
I thank you for the courage and stamina to push this thing where it is here
we're
today.
Trying.
But the support that it has been lacking.
What kind of support?
You know, like supporting upcoming artists, for instance, like supporting your album such that there's no copyright problems. Why do you say something about that?
Well,
that you are supported by either laws that protect your music and you really benefit from it. As Juliana.
Well, actually, the copyright law was actually put in place already, but I think people don't know about it. So there's a problem with communication. People need to know about it. Myself, I got to find out, I think, a few months ago. I didn't even know. So, but you know, you can't do this on your own. We need to work as a team. We need to work together. And as long as all the musicians are not passionate about this, it won't work. So we have to first fight for, you know.
So is there a musicians association?
Yes.
Okay.
There's quite a number of them. There's one headed by James Wasula.
Yes.
And then there's one headed by, I forget the gentleman, the one from, I'll remember the name. But there's about 2 of them. And
so
what we're doing...
adheres to them, and you can air out...
Yes, you can talk to them. I've met James Wasula a number of times, and I think he's got a good cause. He wants musicians to start getting money out of their music. And I think I agree with him. It's the right thing to do. Because right now, when you look at the industry, the only avenue where we get money is through concerts. And you cannot have You cannot rely on concerts all the time. People are not going to hang out every day.
Yeah,
they get tired. Sometimes they don't have the money to spend. But you need to start earning just like the other international artists. Michael Jackson passed away, but they were talking about the kind of money he made from buying, I think it was the Beatles music, which he's still making money from today, not from concerts. So we need to get to that level where you can, when you stop singing, you'll still be earning. You'll go to your bank account and there's money.
That's true.
You're able to survive. So. And
who is supposed to help to ensure that? Are there laws or?
The laws are there, but like I said, we also need to put in more, seriousness, more effort. As a team, I believe in teamwork.
That's true. What are some of your life lessons, Juliana? Something that you know for sure? That Juliana, if you ask me, I'll tell you that give and you shall receive. What do you know for sure?
Your lesson is give and you shall receive? Okay. Life lesson. Well, I don't know how to put it, but one thing I know definitely is I always believe in living one day at a time and making the best of it. Because you don't know what tomorrow has. You don't know if you're going to be there tomorrow. So while you're alive, make the best of it and enjoy it.
Yeah. And I want to ask Juliana a question. It's about his music production. There's music that he featured. There's a song that he featured with Bushoke. Sang in Kiswahili. The song touched me a lot.
Me too.
You too. Definitely, those who understand Kiswahili must have touched everybody. I wanted to ask Juliana, the song you featured with Bushoke, did you do it yourself in Kiswahili? Or you featured the Bushoke? How was the production of the music?
Okay.
Did you do it yourself or somebody else did it for you?
Okay.
That's the only question. Otherwise, congratulations for your music. I like all your music.
Thank you.
Thank you. I co-wrote the song Usiende Mbali with Bushoke.
What does that mean?
Co-writing Usiende Mbali.
Yeah.
Don't go far away from me.
Don't go far away from me. Wow.
I'm not, I don't speak Swahili. If you sat down and had a conversation with me in Swahili, I'll go, what? But that doesn't stop me from singing in any language.
Usiondoke mbali nami, bado nakupenda. Usiende mbali nami.
You can write a song for me in Spanish, and as long as I know what it means, I will sing it. So,
you're so talented, my.
But you know what helped me is that a few years back, about 2000, 1999, I used to do a lot of radio adverts for companies.
Yes.
That was before I became a musician.
Yeah.
And for example, they would give you an advert to do, say, for MTN, and you'd have to do the advert in English, and then do it in Runyankole, do it in Luganda, do it in Iteso, do it in Swahili, do it in Acholi. You do all these languages. So with time, it kind of taught me how to sing in different languages fluently. And about videos, I get to pick which videos I'm going to do from the album. I don't do all the videos. It depends. It depends on so many things. But music is an inspiration. So sometimes you listen to a song and you're like, I want to do a video for this song. I think I can see the video. And then some songs are better left just to listen to. So that's how I do it. You need to take part in other things as well, because you might find that in the future, that's what might actually shape your future.
And that's true.
Your success.
Right now, it's a service market.
And so there's nothing wrong with encouraging your daughter or your son to find that other extracurricular activity that they love, that they're good at. And I think it not only helps you in the future, but when you're studying, sometimes they say, work without play makes you a dull, Sports, music helps you socialize with people. You get to meet people, you get to learn new things. If you wake up and go and play tennis, you might meet someone there.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you have a business deal with them.
Yeah.
So these extracurricular activities are not just there to give you a future, but they shape you. They help you meet people, get new ideas.
Now, Juliana, if they told you to say 3 things about yourself, what would you say?
3 things about myself, about who I am.
Yeah. 3 things about Juliana Kanyomozi.
Very emotional.
Really?
That's true. I'm very emotional, sometimes impatient, and very caring. Gwe wange era gwe gwe nalonda ne bwekiriba kinono siri kuleka kanjatule mu maaso g'abangi gwe wange era nze wuwo.
Mama w'abaana Hajat Nambi Faridah, Uganda is proud of you.
And I'm proud to be